I have to admit one thing for you. The Lenormand read that I just did for you, when I'm going a little bit back and I reflect upon it, I realize that I found myself a lot in that story. But I was that man in the middle. So when we say it's not gender specific, we are quite serious about it. But you know, there are this sequence today is about gaslighting, because there is so much of it, and people who are performing gaslighting, who are living in denial for the things they do, and who are incapable of owning up to the things they do. Ask yourself, what are they doing in your life? What do they give you? Do they have so many good sides to them that it is worth being? Because if they can deceive you in one area of your life, it is very possible that they will deceive you and take advantage of you in other areas of your life. And in the end, this man was surrounded by 3 different women who all seemed to wanted to have something from him, except one of them seemed to finally own up to her own gossip and go into her own little zone, hermit zone, star zone, to reflect upon her path of samadhi maybe, and to change. Now, are you someone who's been gaslighting or deceiving anyone ever in your life yourself? Are you capable of reflecting upon the things that you sometimes say that are hurtful? Because you feel you have to push someone down in order to make your own ego shine? Or do you constantly feel that you are the victim and everyone else are attacking you? You know, both stories might be true. Because when you are becoming a very, very spiritual person, you will start see things and pick up on things. And it will also affect your intelligence. And people, they will think that you are less smart because you do pick up on things that others don't. They might say you are less smart because you see right through people and their games. You see things with a different eye, basically, with a different filter. Because you start to see things from within, right? And so someone who sees things from within, who starts to walk the pathless path, will not waste their time on trying not to own up to shitty things they have done, even if it's yesterday, right? We all have to work and improve ourselves. As long as we are here on earth, there will always be a little thing, especially when we are working in the 3-dimensional space-time continuum. Funky word, isn't it? There will always be something that we need to change about ourselves. And we cannot blame everyone else for the bad things that happen in our life. But gaslight is gaslight. And you know someone hurt you, when you know someone done something shitty to you, which you do not deserve, but they claim they never did it, and you are the crazy one, that is quite a big, large red flag. It's not a rainbow flag, it's a red flag. Okay? So, we are going to have a look upon your general energies. I already shuffled your cards quite well. So this story, we are going to connect it a little bit with the one we just made with the Norman card, but it might be so that the universe wants to let this story be completely independent. So let's see. We have something new and wonderful coming in here for you. My beautiful moonlight ravens. Something new is entering your story. It could be a new lover. It could be a new offering in a creative project. It could be you feeling your own creativity rising. As you can see here, the split with the Queen of Wands, I do have an entire world to conquer, and I am the Queen of Wands, Aries energy. Let's make this happen. Okay. Ooh. All right, let's continue. This will be one of those, what I call advanced Celtic crosses, because I told my family, please, I also have a life called Sitara Moonlight Raven or Sitara Moonlight Tarot. And they need their daily dosage of some raven or moonlight, don't you think? The Hierophant, what do you know? Taurus energy. You might have someone coming into your life who is more than just a lover, but they might want to commit. This is someone who is very traditional, very strict. I'll push you down a little bit more so we can get even more space for you to enjoy. Okay, so see here, and I push it, push you until we fall off here. Okay, so yeah, what do you know? What do you know? There could be desire here for someone who is quite spiritual, quite traditional. It doesn't look very traditional, but I'm going to read from the actual meaning of the cards, and we are going to let the colors just be a funky addition to So although this guy come out in this spaced out outfit and he might be queer, the meaning is the meaning anyway. He wants to bang you, he wants to marry you, he desires you, or she. Okay, give me another card on this one. Great Spirit, thank you so much for showing me this. Give me one more card on this. Show me, Great Spirit. Thank you so much for this. I have a feeling this is not going to connect to that other read at all. I'm going to have to ask a specific question. Okay, this is quite the beginning. So right now, many of you might know, maybe you are on vacation with your family. Someone are interested in you. It seems to me that some of you really have got everything you want right now. Passion, love, someone are committing to you. You got the coins, you got the people you love around you. So, any challenges? Are there any challenges? We will find out. Queer Tarot, what do you know? Genius. Genius world. Thank you, all artists on this planet, for making awesome tarot cards. So here we have someone, they seem to be a little bit angry in your challenge. They seem to be a little bit wounded, a little bit hurt. I don't feel that this is fair to me. They walk very far. They have so much desire. So there is this energy here from someone who feels they've been taking so many wounds, and you might be responsible for some of them. And they walked all this way just to come to you. It's coming up as a challenge. This is the wounded warrior. Okay. Let's check your far past. Oh, already there. Oh, hello there, secrets. Someone's pimping the dog. How cute is this card? I love them. I love them. I'm flipping through them very shallow, and it's when I'm really using them, I really see them, you know. Cute dogs. This one looks like my Mishka. So, but there is a secret here. Well, there was a secret here in the past. Yeah? Now I want to know. I do want to know what those secrets could have been. Please do show me. Please do show me those secrets. What naughty secrets did someone hide? So it could be you, my beautiful moonlight, who is coming out as the Hierophant here. But I do have a feeling that the offer is coming in for you. You have done something. That was quite the story. So here we have, it's quite clicky. Yeah, someone had a need of freedom. I want my space, I want my freedom. But subconsciously now, they want to have some kind of a reunion. Maybe they're not telling you, but they want the reunion. This is the past, okay? They wanted the reunion. But maybe they didn't talk so much about it because it was very subconscious. Now let's have a look at this past. Okay, so we have someone here who took forever coming in, giving you an offer, ending up, I think that it ended up, you know, just ended up nowhere. There was another one also here, very, very interested, who seemed to be, you know, this is someone who can be a little bit non-reliable, Piscean energy, very young. Oh, I'll have a drink while I'm taking that. And there we have someone who wants to confront you. A lot of nights, 3 nights in a row. Oh my God. There are people interested in you. And there is a star in reverse there. Someone, I get the feeling they lost their place on your pedestal because they were caught. They were caught doing something they shouldn't do. Here, the star, coming in return. Being naughty. This is what I get, like this selfish energy. All the things I do it so everyone can see how fabulous I am. And in reality, you know, they could even come out as a fake healer. And that put you into a very difficult position in your past. You're like, where am I going with this? Where am I going with this? Someone seemed like self-obsessed. I'm, you know, look at me, I'm the star. I've been on certain queer gothic clubs in Edinburgh in my young days, and watching a few of them being obsessed with their own mirror image where they are dancing. I'm thinking, well, great. But at that time there were no such description as narcissism. Just in Norway we use the word innbilsk, or you know, well, self-obsessed would be the mild description. But here you are in the past. I don't see things clear right now. Now, what happened in your recent past which is affecting the situation that you might be in right now? Let's have a look. I want to pick those out, but I prefer the jumpers. What happened in my moonlight shadows, moonlight ravens, and moonlight people? What happened? What happened in your recent past that led to this moment you are in now? Okay, someone was left out in the cold, and it's a big chance they were left out in the cold because they were deceptive. Stealing, lying, or just playing games. This is not Seven of Swords. I'm sorry a little bit for that one. I mixed them up a little bit, but they are very close to each other. This is someone wanting to play games, and someone are just like, you know, fuck off. I'm not interested in this playing games. Have fun with your swords. I'm on my own. Someone got left out in the cold as a direct result. As a direct result for being a manipulating, selfish biatch. Okay? Biatch. So, what do you think would be the possible outcome, Great Spirit, for my beautiful moonlight people? Show me a possible outcome for my beautiful. Oh, give me those. You have one. So you stop waiting for someone. You did wait for someone to maybe, you know, join forces with you. They never showed up. So you gave up. Seems to me like someone do want to talk to you. So, and that energy is coming quite fast. Someone wants to talk to you, and they want to talk to you now. They might even come traveling towards you. It might also predict something about traveling very often by air. And if you're lucky, you might see the rainbow. I've been receiving messages from the rainbow now for nearly 2 years. Over the rainbow, you know, all rainbow songs, rainbow this, rainbow that, and I've never been to a single parade in my entire life, but what do you know, rainbow's the rainbow, you gotta love it. Rainbow festivals, though, are a little bit different here. They're more about, well, depending if you're in Oslo, they're about pride. If you are down in Spain, where I was a couple of years ago, it was about hippies, peace and love. And if you're queer in that area, you're welcomed, right? So the rainbow really is a beautiful, peace-loving thing. Maybe the universe wants to tell me, Raven, you really like women. I know you do. We know you do. We both know you do like tits. Admit it. So what does this... Okay, great. There is someone here who wants to have a reunion with you. Maybe they want to have a party with you. Maybe they want to talk to you about a third party. Now, when you open the window and look outside of you, or if you're going to think about that there is this energy outside of you, how does it look like? Well, it looks like there is someone. If you ask me, they look pretty sly. But it seems to me like there is someone here who wants to come in with a small offer to my beautiful moonlight people. But it could be from one of those who really are broke. This is I don't have 5 coins, I have -5 coins. I mean, if you had 5 coins, you won't be freezing. 3 of coins got more heat than you do. So where are you right now? Okay, where are you right now? That's fast enough. Seems to me that there was a connection broken here between you and someone you cared about for many, many years or lives. And maybe they are those who want to talk to you, feel they are quite left out in the cold. It could be the one that see themselves as the star of your life. They for sure are in a grieving process. They are sad, basically. That's what I'm trying to tell you. They are sad. Oh, that's a lot of cards. Soon, my soda pups will be revealed if I don't get more space. More space, please. My mom asked me today, really do you need, can't you just use that little table on your room? I was like, yeah. So I can do the read with like 3 cards. Excellent. Don't think so. I need one of those king and queen use. You have to shout at each other while doing dinner. Okay, what's going on here? So yeah, someone are pretty sad. And they have very deep, intense love for you. Although they come out as pretty, well, I'm not sure I'm going to say those words out loud. But let's just forget the image, okay? King of Cups is Scorpio, and Scorpio got intense emotions for you. And these are the energies that you possess. Are you Scorpio? Are you the one who lost the connection to someone you really, really care about and now you are grieving? If that's the case, you need to know you're not alone. And many people I miss. Someone are dead. Someone they just turned out to be pure old-fashioned assholes. Now, in your dreams and hopes and fears, what we got? there for my moonlight ravens or angels, whatever you want to be. Beautiful people connected to this soon-to-be ancient channel. Let's see. Da-da-da. In the hopes and the fears of my beautiful moonlights. The hopes and fears of my beautiful moonlights. The hopes. Phew, come on. You don't, it's not that much, is it? The Emperor. It could be someone in your life who are a little bit intimidating, but you want their throne. This is Queen of Cups. This is a soulmate to the King of Cups. So far, you're not even looking at each other. And here we have the Queen of Wands, which is the mistress. She's usually very often she's the third party. The Emperor could be someone from the government, it could be a police officer, it could be someone who are working within the authority, it could be your own daddy. It is someone who have a very strong personality. Very often they're established, they have a big business. And they are in your fears and hopes. Do you love them, little moonlight? Or sunlight, whoever you are out there? You love someone, that's for sure. But I also believe that some of you got more than one option. Has a lot of sexual energy here, and there's a lot of love. Now, what is your strength in this intricate situation? What is your strength? Show me your strength, my beautiful. Moonlight shadow is what I want to think. Well, good Knight of Cups. So, you seem to be a knight. Your strength basically is this. The positive signs of the Pisces is someone who are wonderful storytellers. They are wonderful with visuals. They are full of compassion. They are wonderful dream weavers. They have wonderful dreams. They are excellent with when it comes to working with pictures, photography, all things. They're also very emotional. They can be a little bit difficult when it comes to being, they could be a little bit emotional, not so available, but they do love. But they do also suffer a lot. It's coming out as your strength card. So you have a lot of creativity within you, a lot of dreams within you. Perhaps you even are a talented artist, and this is something that you want to or could or should share with the world. Now, in possible outcomes, what do we have for you there? In your possible outcomes, okay, you got slam there. Now, what you do not see is someone who might rush in the entire parade, okay? Yeah, by the way, I tend to use the word parade a lot, so this really have nothing to do with this pride stuff. I just love the word parade. It's I don't know, I'm a wordaholic and tarotaholic, cardaholic, But this is Sagittarius energy. You might have someone who will try to come in really quick and say, hey, let's fuck, let's party, let's have fun, let's share, let's make love and all that stuff. And then they're out again. This is Mercury, Sagittarius, or, you know, I don't know, it's not Mercury, so this is just in and out. It's just in and out. Basically, I've dealt with that, and it was horrific. It seems to me that you do have this burden in your future, but you are very close. Just a few more steps and that burden will be released. You just need to remember just a few more steps. Your castle is right there. Someone will come in and they will try. They want to confront you regarding a situation. This is a drama queen, king, whatever. Someone here wants to try and manipulate you. They have some difficulties regarding that. I don't know if you are very, very protected. This is the Magician. They're coming out in reverse. So either they are very poor with magic, they don't really know how to use magic, or they could be using magic as in black magic. But this seems to me rather someone who are very weak. Someone here sees you as their wish fulfillment, and they also see themselves as good enough to play with you. 9 of Cups, emotionally available for you. A little bit smug about it. Look at me, look at what I have for you. And if you bring the last cup, we have our wish fulfillment. It seems to me that there might be an offer that you hoped for a long time. It seems to me that it will... You just have to forget about it for some time. Not rely on that amount of money someone maybe promised to you. Do not rely on that. Rely on the resources you already have. And that another day will come, maybe tomorrow. The rose garden will grow again. Maybe a new offer will come then, but the offer, there is one specific offer here which might make this more of a burden than necessary, come for you. Now, what you do not see coming is that you might have to suffer a little bit extra because of some reason, but this is a rite of passage. See here how it's just landing on top of the other rite of passage. Both these are rites of passage. Okay. And when this is done, then you are the one becoming the star. Then you are the one that becomes the awakened one. You're waking up into a spiritual world. This is what being queer also is all about, is because the soul does not have any gender. At some point, we had no gender. At some point, we were separated into 2 pieces, which creates a lot of frustration and who are we? Confusion. But we are all one. We are not this or that. We are just that. Okay? So when you go through this suffering process where you feel maybe the world will be against you, you maybe have to pay for something you never really did, You will after some time surrender to the Great Spirit and release your name, release your identity, release who you think you are, and become enlightened. At least that's the word I like to see, to say lighten without the en in front. Because there's a reason for that too. But yeah, guys, seems to me we have a story here, and I really didn't connect it a lot to the other one, but if you did, please give me a comment below. If you like me to do it this way, please tell me. Feedbacks are great, and I love you so much. Thank you for liking and subscribing and supporting my channel, and I hope you love the colors because they are just great. Love you so much, and I catch you on the flip side.